Western tradition generally treats life as a singular, one-and-done event. This stands apart from the Eastern concept of reincarnation, which often portrays the cycle of birth as a karmic wheel of suffering to be escaped. Jewish mysticism, or Kabbalah, offers a different framework called Gilgul, the cycle of souls. Here, the individual I is considered a temporary illusion. Every person exists as a composite, a specific configuration of ancient soul sparks sent into the world on a targeted rescue mission. This provides a context for the inexplicable burdens we carry, the sudden onset of déjà vu, or a sense of innate driving purpose. These moments represent the ancient sparks within a person, recognizing their long-standing mission. Kabbalah frames this cycle as a cosmic safety net. It is a strategic mechanism designed to ensure that even the smallest fragment of divinity eventually finds its way home. The process began at a primordial origin point, the shattering of the first all-inclusive human soul, Adam HaRishon. This collapse scattered divine sparks, known as nitzotzot, across the cosmos. They fell into the material world, becoming trapped within the husks of physical reality, awaiting retrieval. Kabbalah maps the soul across 5 levels. At death, perfected higher layers ascend, while the unrefined lower nephesh returns to the physical world. This fragment adopts new garments, capacities for thought, speech, and action, required for its next life. The technical mapping of these mechanics was codified in 16th century Safed, primarily through the teachings of Rabbi Isaac Luria. Walking these narrow stone alleyways, Luria and his circle realized that mundane daily actions, the way a person eats, speaks, or works, serve to elevate the sparks trapped in the surrounding physical environment. A single human lifetime serves as a temporary garment. A soul fragment wears it to retrieve the specific set of sparks it was unable to reach in a previous existence. 3 distinct paths of divine mercy dictate why a soul returns to the physical plane. Under the path of Abraham, a soul returns solely to perform acts of kindness for its generation. These souls do not descend to fix a mistake, but to serve as guides for others. The path of Isaac involves the rehabilitation of unatoned errors. This process can be intensive, sometimes requiring the soul to cycle through lower forms of nature to achieve the necessary purification. The path of Jacob is for the soul that missed a specific opportunity or commandment. They return simply to complete the one missing piece required for their spiritual wholeness. Because this work is highly specialized, souls are rarely deployed alone. They arrive in clusters tied to a shared soul root. Souls originating from the same limb of the primordial soul reappear together across lifetimes. This diagram shows how they form a network, supporting one another's specific rectifications through their interactions. This turns human relationships into strategic, pre-planned reunions. Whether they manifest as an instant kinship or an intense friction, these connections ensure no individual is left to struggle in isolation. This worldview dictates how practitioners approach their present lives. The tradition emphasizes identifying the specific, unrectified sparks a person carries. Students often seek guidance from past righteous souls to define their current purpose. This is the work of Tikkun, or rectification. Under this lens, every unique talent and every repetitive obstacle becomes part of a tailored curriculum. A person's hardships are reassessed as indicators of a universe working to ensure no spiritual effort is ever wasted. When an individual lives with intention and performs their localized spiritual work, they reassemble the shattered soul of humanity piece by piece. The cycle of Gilgul continues until every last fragment is retrieved,